Hello, hello, hello. Okay, this is new for me. Um, I wanted to talk about depression and anxiety because I feel like, well, you can't really see my face, but I'm black. And I feel like in our community, it's taboo to talk about those things because I feel like people feel like mental health and admitting that you need help or that you're not feeling 100% is a sign of weakness. But I think that we have to talk about it more because we could start finding solutions besides people having breakdowns. Oh man, me myself, I go through different things like anxiety. I don't like to be in in crowds, and I don't like to be in small spaces like claustrophobia and stuff like that. Depression, I think, is something that isn't talked about enough because, like I said, it's looked at as a sign of weakness. And I get depressed sometimes. What helps me feel better sometimes is listening to gospel music. Sometimes I listen to Marvin Sapp. I love Marvin Sapp. Um, Different artists, positive music. I feel like what we listen to and what we see does impact our mood. And so if we constantly just see negative things every day and we don't counteract that with positive things, it does have a adverse effect on us. Um, so yeah, that's what I wanted to talk about. I wanted to talk about depression and anxiety and how we could make it more normal to have those type of conversations because I feel like in the climate that we're in with a lot of stuff going on, the whole pandemic, it was depressing for a lot of people and everything was going on in today's climate. We definitely need to focus on our mental health and talk about it more and not feel like it's a weakness to talk about it or to admit that you're having a hard time, especially for men, especially for black women who are raising um, kids by themselves and everybody that's dealing with something that's that's difficult. I wish it was more easier to like say, okay, join a support group or find a tribe that you could talk to. It's easier said than done just because a lot of people aren't trusting of other people. So to open up to a group or to find a group or even to find a good therapist, it's easier said than done just because of the fact that you have to like get out of your comfort zone and talk to a stranger about your problems and trust a stranger. So it's definitely not a difficult it's not an easy thing to seek help or get help for whatever you're going through just because if you ever been like let down or disappointed when you had like expectation of what a person should do, whether it's their job or not. And to put yourself on the line to be let down is a big thing, especially for me, trust is a big thing. Like who to trust to divulge personal information to or open up to even get the help. So, you know, I think we all try to take on our problems and not let anybody in because we're scared of being taken advantage of and scared of our business being out there, like, people violating our trust. If you ever confided in someone and they didn't keep it between you guys, it definitely doesn't make it easier to open up to another human being. um Me doing this live, and I do want to do more lives. I do want to do um more. It's definitely outside my comfort zone, but I felt like I had to do it because I said to myself, I do want to I do want to reach out and help as many people as I can with my experiences and the things that I've been through. I want to open up about more because I feel like, not to go viral or anything, just to, if my story could help somebody, or me talking about something could give someone else the courage to talk about it, or anything. So that's why I decided to make this live, because it was like on my heart to open up and get the ball rolling, because I've been procrastinating with doing it. So I said I'm gonna do it today. That's why I'm not really on the camera, because I'm not really 100% prepared. But I didn't want to put it off any longer because tomorrow's not promised. So I have to get the message out that we definitely need to start talking about mental health, depression, anxiety, and everything else. Because I think either one individual personally, or someone or someone that's in your family, might suffer from mental health or some type of illness. And I don't want it to be a stigma, or you feel embarrassed to talk about it, because even the strongest people that you look up to, celebrities, they struggle with mental health too. They go through things, and it doesn't mean that you're weak. So don't be afraid to reach out if you need help before it gets to a breaking point where you feel like you're having a mental breakdown, and you really feel like you can't get out of the depression, the hole that you're in. Because depression is like a feeling. Sometimes, if I'm just for me, like I'm just talking for myself, it feels like there's like a weight on your chest, and you feel like you can't breathe, and negative thoughts take over your mind, and it's a compounding feeling, and it's it's easier said than done to just snap out of it. And I feel like people need to have more empathy for other people, because even though you might not be able to relate, or you don't know what the person is going through, just have some compassion and try to be understanding and treat people with kindness, because you don't know what they're dealing with in their personal life. And we have to remember that for every action, there's a reaction. So when you treat people badly or you disrespect someone, it comes back around to you, that's the energy you put out. So, I want to wrap it up. Um, I know this video wasn't super profound, but just putting the message out there that mental health needs to be more talked about, less taboo. Don't be ashamed. Reach out for help. Um, Try to find something that puts a smile on your face. Sometimes it could be the simplest thing. Don't forget to take care of yourself, because I definitely dropped the ball on that because I'm doing so much throughout the week, or I'm trying to do so much that I said, dang, I didn't even get my nails done, or I didn't even you have to find at least one or two things that you do just for you to take care of yourself, whether it's a bubble bath or go to the mall and buy yourself a new outfit. Just don't forget about yourself. I feel like when your life gets so hectic, you could put yourself on the back burner and that could make you feel worn down. But I feel like just doing little things can help you with your mental health, because taking care of yourself is definitely part of mental health, because if you're not good, you can't help nobody else. You have to put your own oxygen mask on first. So don't forget to take care of yourself. Talk about, if you're not feeling well, talk about it, reach out. Boundaries, that's a good one. That's a good one. Create boundaries in your life. Don't let nobody take advantage of you. Don't let people use you. Learn how to say no. Make no become a word that you use more often. Don't try to be a people pleaser and just say yes to people because you don't want to upset them. So that's my advice. This is my first live video. I know it's not perfect. I know it's a little incognito because I don't really want to be on camera. But I want to put this out there, and I want to commit to making more videos. I want to commit to um speaking my truth and putting it out there. So please let me know if you enjoyed this video and what other things you would like to talk about or that you want me to talk about. Let me know. Thank you so much for taking the time out to listen.